at some aeoniums, and the aeonium group is really fabulous. I love them just because they're such a nice fleshy looking plant. These things can grow to be quite a size. They are tropical, so they have to be kept warm. They love the sun, so they can be grown in full sun outside. You know, it's a popular plant in areas like San Diego and across the southern US. They're grown quite dry conditions, and they survive quite nicely. But you know, they're available in a wide variety of different colors and options. So there's a real pretty one here that I find, this is the one a lot of people really like, are these, they're variegated, they're iridescent color, you know, and they're really quite a pretty thing. And I really like them. But again, they're a succulent, so they really do grow without really hardly any water at all. A few pests can bother them from time to time. Sometimes they'll get some aphids and maybe a few mealybugs from time to time. But you know, if you're keeping a close eye on the plants, usually it's not a problem. They do grow quite fast outside, or if they have a bigger container, they can get to be about 3 or 4 feet high actually over time. But in the southern areas, like in the southern US, they'll just chop the tops off in the fall, and or in the spring, I mean, they'll chop the tops off and just discard the roots and everything, and just take the top and stuff it back in the ground, and it just shoots right back up, roots in, and grows. So they propagate relatively easily. You can take these little side shoots and sort of break them off, and again, what I do is I break them off and I set them out to dry overnight, so that the little piece where it's broken away dries up a bit, so it's not wet. Then I can take that and just put it into some just slightly moist potting soil and just press them into the surface and just leave them like that. They don't need to be too wet, and they'll just root in and grow. But really cool plant. And you know, today we're down at the greenery and they have such a fabulous selection of succulents. You got to get down here and get some, because it's super fun to grow succulents. They're a good plant for even beginners, you know, because you can neglect them a little bit and they do okay. So that's it for today on aeoniums. Thanks for tuning in to Grow Coach.